What up? What's poppin'? What's good? What's good, people? What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chats. Shout out to everybody in the building. Real quick, I want y'all to realize we got a new website called thebadboystyle.com. I'm gonna put that in the chat so you guys can get the t-shirts. You feel what I'm saying? So the t-shirts, if you go to thebadboystyle.com, right? You get these t-shirts, it'll take you straight there, and you can get all the t-shirts that we got on thebadboystyle.com. So you get the women love sex, you can get the submissive women are sexy, you get all those shirts.
I'm got these hoes.
Exactly, all those joints, man. But the shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button, get this shit cracking.
You folks is calling in already.
Already, god damn.
Already.
Hold on, we ain't even play the trailer yet. We're gonna play the trailer first, and then we Efosa, because Efosa be
no, but here's the thing.
Everybody has game.
All right, let's
the
go.
thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just, they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry, because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you'd be 6'8", you know, have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
We back. Shout out to everybody in the chats. Shout outs to Tony Bays in the building. Shout outs to motherfucking Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Shout out to my lady April MC in the motherfucking building. Shout outs to who else we got up in here. Unique 79 is in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Certified Tyrone. Who else we got up in here? Shout out to Monogamous Player, Zulu Hunk, Emmanuel. What up? Big Daddy, pause. Shout out to Solid. Shout out to Steve O Baby. Who else we got up in here? Shout out to Olafemi. Kelly Moore is in the motherfucking building. Phoenix, what up? Will, what's going on? We got King Solar, Dukalex. Who else we got up in here? We got a lot of people up here. Phoenix, what up? What up? Run QNS was popping. What's going on, Soulmonger? What's good, everybody? Tata is in the motherfucking building. So today's show, guys, and you gotta pardon me, my fucking allergies going crazy, but make sure you guys get tickets. Get tickets to the Game Kings 2 seminar happening April 2nd in New York City. Make sure you guys check that out and get that shit
You don't just
popping.
get the
Let's go.
fucking
Let's do
privilege
this.
of being pretty in my world. No, I decided.
Women are allowing most guys to earn the pussy instead of you allowing her to earn your non-sexual attention.
A woman is beautiful, bro. I'm the one that put her in position to shine.
Yes, sir. So today, guys, the title of the show, Why Modern Males Want to Follow Women. And
Shout out-
males are great to lead.
Shout out to ASAP Rocky.
That's a fact. See, let me pull up this this picture real quick. I'm sure I saw it on the screenshot. You know, this is the new Vogue cover with Rihanna and ASAP Rocky and shit. And so, you know, this has been going around and people have been talking about this cover and everything like that. And, you know, this cover is interesting because it just shows it's a good representation of what's going on nowadays with the modern male. See, the modern male is following the woman. You understand what I'm saying? The modern male is basically following the woman's lead. And so what happens is that when you have the modern male following the woman's lead, usually what's going to happen in these situations is that you're going to have a relationship that is filled with dysfunction. And what I mean by that is this, right? In a relationship, you're always going to have masculine and feminine energy in it. It has to be a balance. But usually when the man is following the woman's lead, that woman is more in her masculine, the guy's more in his feminine. And then, so what happens is that sooner or later, the woman realizes that she, right, is leading the guy. And then she looks at him like a loser. She's like, why am I here with this dude when I'm leading him, when I'm supposed to be following his lead, when I'm supposed to look up to him, when I'm supposed to look to him for guidance, protection, all this other stuff. If I am crying and I don't want to cry, a shoulder to cry on, who am I going to cry on the shoulder of if he's following me? You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that a lot of these modern males nowadays, they want to follow women. And the reason why they really want to follow women is because they don't want to be dudes. You understand? Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. A lot of these guys nowadays really just don't want to be dudes. And because dudes don't want to be dudes, this is why, you know, they want to follow the women. They want to be in the back seat. They want to be doing all that other goofy shit. But Miles, what's your thoughts on that shit, man?
Well, let me play idiot's advocate for a second, right? So what do you say to the people that say, well, this makes sense because Rihanna has more money than ASAP Rocky because Rihanna's pretty much a billionaire? What do you say?
You know they're gonna say that. You know they're gonna say that. And that's the thing. A lot of these dudes, that's how they really think. They think whoever has the most money is the one who's supposed to be leading. And this is why a lot of guys think or try to get a lot of money, because they think if I have the most money or if I have money, then I'll get the respect from the woman. But see, it doesn't matter who has the most money. It matters who's leading. It matters who is the masculine presence in the situation. And so a lot of these dudes, they'll actually think that. They'll be like, oh, well, she has more money and she's the bigger star in this situation. She's more popular than him. So therefore, he should be in the back seat. Right? Now, see, the thing is this, right? You guys have to understand that, like, you know, images are going to tell a story. It's going to get into your subconscious mind, all this other stuff. So when they're showing a man holding the baby behind his woman in the picture, it's showing that he's following her. Shout out to K Zag, and he said, it's really that bad. You guys got you guys touching down in foreign countries, following women every day. The women are choosing all the spots to go and places to eat. Dudes making vids like it's a flex. That's a fact. That's a fact. And see, that's a good point. That's a perfect point. See, if you notice, all of this following the woman stuff, it seeps into all other aspects of the game. This is why you have guys following women to their countries. You understand what I'm saying? This is why you have guys following women talking about, I'm just going to wait for choosing signals. Right. You understand? This is why guys are like, well, I didn't want to do anything. I was waiting for her to say something first, or I asked her where she wanted to go, and doing all of this other goofy shit. So most of these dudes are scared to take the lead. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why they're scared to take the lead is because if you take the lead, understand that that's a responsibility. And a lot of guys don't want to have to be responsible for anything. See, they want to blame the women. If you notice a lot on the internet now, a lot of guys are just blaming women, pointing the finger at women. Oh, it's the women this, it's the women that. So what happens is that if you're leading, then you can't blame anybody. You see? But if they're leading, you can blame them. You see what I mean? So that's how that shit happens. And so this is the thing where a lot of these guys out here, they're always putting the blame on the woman, and that essentially is saying that I'm following the woman and the woman is leading. Right. Because it's her fault that this happened. It's her fault that I, fucking became a baby father because she didn't want to get the abortion. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, look, ASAP Rocky been wearing dresses forever, so I'm not surprised.
That is true, though. That's a fact.
But I want to show a depiction of what it should look like. All right, so here we go. Bam!
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. And this, oh my Jesus, this is a statue. I forget which African country. Oh, this is called the African Renaissance Monument in Dakar, Senegal. Mm-hmm. You understand? So this is in Senegal, Africa. And if you notice the picture, it's a picture of a man. He got his arm around his wife, but in the direction that the family is moving, he is leading.
Right.
You understand? But he has his arm around his wife, so that means he's leading her, but he also has his arm around her to signify that she's secure.
Right.
You understand? And then he is exalting the next generation. He is exalting his offspring. And the child is pointing in the direction to signify that all of the values and strengths I will instill into my offspring, into my child, and then they will lead us into the future. Do you understand that? This is how it should be.
Right.
You understand? This is how they want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And this is how it should be.
Right.
Okay. So I didn't want to just talk about it and not show an exemplification of what it fucking should be. You understand? You still have some countries in the world that still understand what the fuck masculinity is. You understand what I'm saying? You still have some places in the world where people look to men for leadership. You still have some places in the world where men know their fucking value, and we're not fucking diminished to this bullshit.
Right.
Understand? Notice the physique on this nigga, and then notice the physique on this nigga.
Right, exactly.
You see his arm around his wife? You see, like Rihanna damn near look like she got more of a physique than the nigga in this shit.
Right,
and
exactly.
Look at this dude. This dude's, pause, but one of his legs is like the size of his fucking wife. You get what I'm saying? Like none of this shit is by accident.
Right.
You understand? So understand that there are images like this, but let's not forget that there are fucking statues like this.
Right.
Okay? Let's be fucking clear what it is. All right? Because a lot of people want to act like, oh, well, this is just what we have to deal with. This is just modern women, and we just have to be molded and we're forced into this kind of thing, bro. And there's nothing we can do. Well, I'm here to tell you that no, this is what it is, and this statue been there for a long time, and this statue gonna be there for a long fucking time. So let's look to this. And this fucking shit this is a fucking periodic magazine, and it's only gonna be out there for a month. This shit right here gonna stand the test of time. Okay, so let's be fucking clear. All right. So
also too, I want to show something. I'm about to get just let's just say pause right now, just to get it out the way.
Just
say pause right now. Just say pause in the chat so we can get this out the way. So like I was saying, look, men don't want to be men. They want to be, they want to be flexible and shit. So Jonathan Majors, the black dude, he's in the new Ant-Man movie and shit, right? So now he's on the cover of Ebony, and they got my man looking like this. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
They got him looking like this. Hold on, we got another one.
Oh no.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
Yes.
That's your man right there.
Why did he agree to this? Oh my God. You see what they do?
Bro, he's literally like the most brolic nigga in Hollywood right now.
Right.
And if this is what they go, oh, yo, guys, I need y'all to understand that none of this is a fucking mistake.
Exactly.
None of this is a goddamn mistake.
Oh man.
Oh, Jonathan Majors, come on, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. See, again, dudes, you understand what I'm saying? They don't want to be dudes no more, man. They don't want to be guys no more. And the thing is that, the media will put out stuff like this. It conditions your mind. You just start to like, fall into this whole situation. And it just is what it is.
See, the further and further we go into the future is the more that I'm hope you guys realizing why shit like the masculine identity membership and the bad boy membership is fucking important. You understand? Like, I hope y'all fucking realize the importance of having a resource of information like the bad boy membership and the masculine identity membership.
Right.
Because you go all you're gonna have is shit like this, and then you're gonna have shit like this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this nigga. Oh my God. Son, look, guys, this is what you should strive to.
Right. Exactly.
This is what you need to strive to. Like, fuck out of here with all that bullshit, man. But oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Oh.
This is why the modern male wants to follow women and they're afraid to leave, because listen, understand that when you're in a leadership position, right, it's a lot of responsibility. And so guys nowadays don't want to have to deal with responsibility. Like, guys, see, this is why you have so many guys complaining about the dating game, about chicks, is that they don't want to be responsible for themselves as men to be an attractive man to get women. They just want women to just fuck with them just because.
Right.
You understand? They just want shit to just go down without having to put in any work. They don't want to have to lead and guide a woman to basically be the type of woman they want in a relationship. This is why guys will complain about, oh, my girl did this. This chick did that. She acted this way. Well, that's because you wasn't leading. If you're complaining about what she did, that means you're following her. Because you followed her based off of what she said she wanted to do. Mm-hmm. And then you're mad at the outcome. So you're mad at the outcome because you were following her. And that's how it goes. Because see, if you were leading, you would have nothing to say about the woman. Because every move that was made was based off of what you did. Based off of how you wanted it to be done. So you couldn't look at her and say, well, she did this and she was acting this way. No, because she was supposed to be following you. So she's following you and things didn't go the way you wanted it to go. Then you can only look at yourself.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But see, nobody wants to do that.
Hey.
He's crazy.
It's crazy. A lot of people don't realize A$AP Rocky is responsible for pretty much the entire Super Bowl performance. And I'm explaining. I mean, I'm assuming it's his kid. This is the second belly, right? The second kid.
Right.
It's his seed that gave her that belly. And because I heard people saying that she was overdressed.
They said she was overdressed?
Yeah, there's a reason why they chose those type of costumes.
Right.
She don't want to show her whole pregnant body. But if you notice that the way they designed it, it was just enough open in the front to show the belly.
Right.
So it was literally A$AP Rocky's action that caused them to dress a certain way, that caused them to do the choreography a certain way because she's pregnant, so they can't have her doing too much. I mean, they can't have her flipping and doing cartwheels and shit because she got a baby inside her. You understand? So that means ASAP Rocky's seed literally dictated a lot of what you saw on that fucking Super Bowl halftime stage.
Right.
You understand? So if I could recognize that, I hope ASAP Rocky could recognize that he's the fucking leader, no matter how much money this bitch got.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something that I think is that might have happened. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm just throwing shit out there. And shout out to K Zach in the chat. He says, masculine men is like seeing a jaguar in the wild. It's a rare sighting. There's an abundance of heteroflexible males everywhere. Facts. Just a little while ago, wasn't Rihanna dating a billionaire?
I think so, yeah.
She was dating a billionaire. Now, we never got to, I don't even know how this nigga look.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But somehow it didn't work out with the billionaire she was dating. But but while she was with him, apparently she figured out a way to turn herself into a billionaire.
Right.
But nobody makes any connections between the fact that ex-billionaire boyfriend led her into billionaire status.
Right.
Now she's back with a nigga that is not a billionaire, but now there's pictures everywhere of her and this non-billionaire nigga named ASAP Rocky who used to wear dresses.
Right.
You understand what I'm like? Does anybody see a little disparity between the situations?
Right. And Ray G Adventures call up. And this dude Vahali said, you guys claim nothing has changed though. No, nothing has changed for a man. For you males, this is what's going on. And actually that hasn't even changed too, because this is it's just basically becoming more in the forefront.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the modern male was always a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So you're talking about, you guys said, no, it's about the modern male. This is what he is fucking making happen. My bad, I prefaced something else. He said we're all influenced by feminism. Any born after 1950 has significant influence on feminism. Bullshit. That's you males. That's you males.
This is a good thing to remember. Certified Tyrone. ASAP Rocky got friend zoned by Rihanna for fucking years. Why did she leave the billionaire and then get back with him?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just have a nagging suspicion that one of her publicist people was like, Rihanna, you have to leave the billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you stay with him, you're not going to be able to be the feminist that we need you to be.
Exactly.
To control the minds of these idiot woke ass social justice idiots. So we need you to leave the billionaire who's leading you to a brighter future and get back with the ain't shit nigga that don't make as much money as you. So we can do these type of fucking magazine covers to get you more press.
Exactly.
I want y'all to understand that nothing that y'all see is by accident.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that y'all see is by accident.
Right.
You understand? If you're ready to take the calls, man, we could
calls. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's get with it, man. So I think this is Efosa. Efosa, what's going on?
I donate $2 for both of y'all.
All right.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. What's going on? What's on your mind?
Hold on, can I hang up and come back so I can hear Ricario? I can hear Ricario.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello?
He said he can't hear you.
Oh wow! So what? So now that he hear me now? Oh my God! So the fucking
you can only hear me. You can't hear Lucario.
No, I can hear Ricario. I don't hear you, Miles. So can I hang up and come back and see?
Yeah. Go ahead. Do that. See what happens.
Let's see if there's somebody else can hear me on the
Let's see. All right. We got 954. You're on live with Lucario Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? And can you hear Lucario?
Right.
Yeah. I can't hear Lucario neither.
You can't hear me at all? Nothing.
No, Block Talk is. What's up with Block Talk, bro?
Oh no.
Yo, we gonna have to find a new fucking company to do calls, bro.
Block talking me on that shit. So he definitely can't hear me.
He said he can't hear you.
Call back.
All right. You know what you do? Hold on. This is what you got. This is what we're gonna do. Have them. Wait, they still on the line?
Nah, they hung up.
Because I was just gonna call in on the line and then use my phone. You know what I'm saying?
This is Efosa calling back. Let me see if anything's changed. Efosa, can you hear Lucario? Can you hear Lucario?
Yes. Can you hear me, Efosa?
No, I can't.
Damn.
That's crazy. All right, stay on the line though. I'm gonna call in and then Miles just pick me up on the joint and I'm gonna mute my mic. All right.
Yeah. Yo, Block Talk is fucking up, bro.
Jesus, what are we gonna do now?
I don't know, man. But can y'all hear him? Can y'all hear him in the chat? Anybody in the chat? Can y'all hear Efosa? Yo, your phone is not coming up in the your phone number is not coming up. No, there it is. My bad. There it is. Here, hold on, my bad. Yeah.
All right, y'all can hear me. I can hear me on the phone, right?
Efosa, can you hear him on the phone?
Yeah, you tell me Lucario, you speak, you Lucario.
Can you hear me on the phone, Efosa?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay. All right, let's do it that way. Let's go.
All right. This is stupid. Oh my God. All right, so go ahead, Efosa. What's your question, man? Jesus Christ.
Okay, so I was supposed to go yesterday in the mall, right? And I was supposed to go. This girl had a sexy ass belly button, outy belly button, sexy as fuck, man. Like when I approached her, I introduced myself. Then when I was talking to her, my dick got hard, right?
Right.
And she saw me, my dick got hard, and she said, "Ugh, you better stay away from me before I call police."
Oh,
and I man, like, and she went away from me. She got away from me.
Okay, so what's your question?
And, no, I'm saying that like when I'm supposed to go where like my dick used to get hard, and I don't want to go see I was creeping like that. You know what I'm saying?
So what's your question?
No, I was a criticism. So say how I can control myself, how I'm not get. I'm saying that I don't want to be creepy when I'm supposed to go to audibility buttons. I don't want to didn't get hard when I approach them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you have no control over your dick, huh?
I mean, no. Like
this nigga giggling and shit.
I don't know what to tell you, man. You gonna have to get control over your dick, or you gonna have to like figure out how to. What kind of pants were you wearing? Were you wearing like sweatpants or something?
No, I wearing pants and underwear.
Were you wearing jeans?
Yes.
Okay, well you gonna have to learn how to tuck your shit to the side, bruh.
Yeah, because this is the thing. I always jerk off to audibility buttons since I was 12. I always jerk on to audibility buttons since I was 12.
Oh, you've been jerking off to Audi belly buttons since you were 12. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so yeah, you're gonna have to learn how to you're gonna have to learn how to tuck your shit to the side, bro, and then or maybe wear a slightly bigger t-shirts to cover up the tent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and failing that, you need to have more self-control, Efosa. You need to calm down and have more self-control. You understand? Like you gotta have confidence. You gotta approach the girl and you gotta be cool, brother. You gotta be really cool, man. You can't be a you can't let your dick control you, bro.
Yeah. So what should I do? So how I can control my dick? So what should I do? Like
I just told you, wear bigger t-shirts. Wear bigger t-shirts. Learn how to tuck your penis to the side. Like tuck it by your leg. You gotta tuck it by your leg, bro. You gotta tuck it. You understand?
Okay.
And or wear bigger t-shirts to cover it up, or wear a jacket to cover it up, and then other than that, you just gotta have better mind control. It's all about the mind.
Yeah.
Okay, your dick
That's
don't
good
your dick
advice.
don't control you. You have to control your dick. You understand that, bro?
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
All
Thank
right. Yeah. All right, man. Did you have any other questions for us, brother?
Oh, I got one more question.
Okay,
So,
one more question.
Yeah. So,
This call
like,
is too much.
like, Ron Mills talk about body game, right?
Okay.
Talk about body game.
Yes.
And like for me, like I go to the gym, but they don't really have good personal trainers at my area. That's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I want to have a very good personal trainer. I want a guy who actually can help me, guide me to do exercises properly.
Wait, hold on. Whoa, wait. Are you on the Bad Boy membership?
Nah.
So how the fuck you going how you going to be able to afford a goddamn personal trainer if you can't even afford the Bad Boy membership? You know the Bad Boy membership is cheaper than a personal trainer. You know that, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
man.
and if you have things on the Bad Boy, if you understand the things on the Bad Boy membership, you don't need body game to get girls.
Oh, okay. All right.
So all you
need
need to do is save your money, get on the Bad Boy membership, and just do some push-ups at home, and you'll be just fine.
Oh, okay. That's
All right.
a good point. That's a
Yeah.
good point.
Do you do push-ups
Yeah.
now? How many push-ups you do a day?
I do like 20.
A day? Every day? Every single day you do 20 push-ups?
No, I don't do it every day, but
Exactly. You gotta do push-ups, dude. You're a fucking man. Every man should at least be doing 50 push-ups every day. Every man. You understand what I'm telling you?
All right.
At least 50 every fucking day. At least 50, unless you got one arm, and even at that point, get on your knees and do like at least 10 or 20 with one arm. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're talking about personal trainers, but you don't even fucking do push-ups. What are you talking about? And you're not even on the Bad Boy membership. What are you talking about, Efosa? You're doing what they call putting the horse before the cart. You're doing shit backwards, bro.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So I will do more push-ups. I will.
Yeah, do more push-ups and get on the Bad Boy membership. All right, brother?
Yeah, I will. Thank
All right.
you.
All right. You're welcome, bro. I appreciate you, man. You have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. All right, now.
All right.
Oh man, you guys are hilarious.
This nigga here. Okay. Let me see. 813, you are live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city, and did you donate though?
Hey, how's it going? This Hooterman 813. And yes, I did donate, and I'm from Tampa, Florida.
All righty, man. Who the man? All right, that's what's up.
Yeah, Miles, you called me Hootner this morning. I was on your live this morning, man.
Oh, that was you?
I was the one that asked you about you.
Yeah, I remember you.
Yeah.
I was calling you who
Yeah,
I couldn't.
yeah.
Hey, sometimes while I'm walking, I can't
Hooter.
really read all these fucking complicated names, nigga.
No,
I'm sorry.
You're good. But yeah. So it's Hooterman. Yeah. So this is real quick. I'll make it quick. I do have a quick question that's pretty much on the topic. So why modern males want to follow women? So, real quick, there's a lot of people that talk about, the fact that there wasn't no agenda with that picture that they actually put out between Rihanna and and A$AP Rocky. But I believe, like Miles, aren't you a photographer?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's not the only picture they fucking took. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But that's the one they goddamn chose.
That's the one they chose. They probably took like 800. They probably took like 500 to 1,000 photos, and that's the one they chose.
Right, nigga, that's Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. That is not the only picture they goddamn took. So, but that's the one they chose, right? So yeah, so there's obviously a damn agenda, and I believe it's because there's a lot of fatherless households nowadays.
Right.
So this leads me to my question. I actually asked this question, probably like 2 weeks ago between you and Steve and all of the Miles, and y'all answered my question then. But Mr. Lucario, did you have a father growing up, or did you have like any kind of a mentor or anything like that?
Yeah, my father had been in my life my whole life.
You see, this shit right here makes goddamn sense. So ASAP Rocky apparently he didn't have a father. You know, like he pretty much just lived with his mom and sister or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so you know, it kind of makes sense as to why he, you know, like he wears dresses and does all this feminine shit, and why he would actually agree with actually them putting that picture out there like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's pretty much all I had to say, man. Is that father of a household with a father in it is very important, man. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all got kids, stay in y'all motherfucking kids' lives and mentor them motherfuckers, especially your sons, man. Real shit, man. You got to show them the game if you know it, though. If you know the game.
If you know it.
And
yeah.
if not, y'all can get on that bad boy membership.
All right. Appreciate you, man.
Real shit.
Appreciate you, man. Good point. Good point. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Hey, man, that's it, man.
All right, man. All right. Have a good weekend, brother. All right. That's who the man. Yeah, he was on my morning Discord this morning on Instagram Live. Guys, follow me on Instagram, Miles in the Game on Instagram. If y'all want to be a part of that, I go live every day Monday through Friday on Instagram Live, anywhere around 9:30, 10:30. You know, it's different times depending on when I get to the park and shit. But we basically go on a nature walk and we discuss shit in the chat. People put questions in the chat and we have discussions basically on game. But I think this is Moses.
Right.
Moses, what's going on with you, man?
Yep, Miles and Lucario, what's going on? I donated. How y'all doing today?
All right.
I am doing great. This is a wonderful topic. Listen, let me tell you something, man. Listen, that's why I'm happy for the Bad Boys membership, man, because it does work. Because let me tell you, this Saturday night, man, you want to talk about the chick. If it's a lot of guys, that's what they say. Oh, if the chick got more money than you, got more status than you, got better clothes than you, then you can't get her. But let me tell you something. I was talking to this chick. You understand? And she looked good. She looked cute. She has a better car than me. She had on better dress than me. And you understand? But because I was leading her, why did I end up smashing her that night? Explain that. And then after I finished smashing her, guess what happened? She told me, listen, that showed that she could tell that I'm a real man. Because guess what? Because she got the reason why I was able to get her is because she just got off a divorce. You understand? And she was with a man who left her with 2 kids. And my mom like, yeah, that's a beta. You understand? That's an idiot. You understand? So, you know, for guys who saying, man, and I know dudes like this, you understand? And then we saying, oh, you know, if a chick got better cars than you, got more resources than you, she not going to fuck with you. But look what happened. Look what happened with me. Like, the chick got way more resources than me, I could tell. And then I fucked her for free. So just off the fact that I had game.
Right.
You understand? So for guys who's listening, man, understand if you don't got game, you're gonna get caught up on that shit. Secondly, I'm about to say this last thing, and I'm gonna get off of here because I gotta go to the gym. What happened is, I know a friend who asks me for help, who calls me all the time for help about women. What happened was he got a female put him in a friend zone, and he's asking me how can he get out of it. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, man, I don't know, bro. I told him, listen, I don't know, man. You know, I don't know. You know, and then I asked him, how did the chick put you in the friend zone? You know, because there's multiple reasons.
Right.
You understand? And he was like, well, you know, you don't know, you know, the chick. So I asked him questions. And so he told me, well, what happened was the chick invited him to a party. It was the first time they meet. You understand? And then he actually went to the party and met her. And not flirt with her and did that. I said, exactly. That's why. You understand? And then on top of that, and did you have the chick's phone number? He said no. The chick gave him the Instagram instead, and then they contact from there. You see? I said exactly. So that's 2 signs right there. You understand? So you know, I just wanted to say that, man. You know, get on the Bad Boys membership, man. Please do that because that could save your life right there. You could be in a situation like I was this past Saturday night. You understand? And then I'm gonna see this chick tomorrow again. You understand? So you know, I wanted to put that out there, man. Thanks for taking my call, Lucario.
right.
Be
That's what's up.
safe.
That's
Keep
what's up.
spreading the
All right, Moses, that's what's up, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. My man Moses.
You got any more calls?
Yeah, we got one more. We got 954. 954, you're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city, and did you donate?
Yes, sir. I donate. Name's James 30 from Fort Lauderdale.
All right, James, what's going on with you, man? What's on your mind?
All right. I got a question about the topic talking about today. How do you know ASAP is not playing like the long game as far as like the situation that happened between Kevin Federline and Britney Spears?
Wait.
He could be doing that.
The long game for what? What you mean? The long game to do what?
The long game to basically like get married, have children, and file a divorce, and then get a bag of offer. He could be doing that.
No, but this is what you got to understand, though. No. This is what you got to understand. If you play in the long game, the game still has to be played correctly. So what that means is that you can't go into a situation, half-stepping, and then expect to get maximum results for it. So what I mean is this: like, if you taking a back seat to the situation, or you're following the woman, right? Soon as you do that, you fucked up, because everything you do from that point on is she's going to be responding to you as that guy, because you came in as that guy. So let's say, for example, they talking about A$AP Rocky was in the friend zone for a while. If you was in a friend zone for a while, and that means you basically was chasing this girl for a while, and then she decided to give you the opportunity to be with her. You see what I'm saying? Which means that you technically not her first choice. You're not the main type of guy she wants to be with. You're the guy she's settling for. So because you're the guy she's settling for, that's the type of energy she's going to give you in the relationship, meaning that you're going to be in a situation where she's always going to be looking down on you, right? So if you're thinking, oh, let me do all of this for the bag and all that other crazy stuff, right? If you was really doing it right, you could be a man in that relationship and still get the bag. Because if you're a man in your relationship, her bag is your bag. You see what I'm saying? So you wouldn't have to fucking do all this goofy shit and then divorce her to get a bag, because she would be with you and the bag would be yours, period.
Oh, so what do you have to say to that, caller?
Well, I get what Lucario's saying, and that's true. Like, her bag is his bag, but you really think that he wants to like stick it out with a woman that possibly might be like emasculating him or disrespecting him,
bro.
But that's caller. That's the point. But caller, that's the point we just made. If she's emasculating him, whose fault is that?
It's his fault. I agree.
Exactly. That's what. But he.
Yeah, I agree. But
based off of what you just said,
I agree. I'm not agreeing with what he's doing. I'm not saying I wouldn't do that. Like, me as a man, I wouldn't do that as a man. I'm just saying that's maybe something that he's probably trying to do. That's what because I remember an interview he did before they were together.
Caller. What is your stance? What are you really trying to say, bro? What are you saying?
No, what I'm trying to say is that I think he's in it to get a bag. I don't think he's in it.
Okay, does that make it right? Does that make it manly?
No, it don't make it. No, it don't.
Okay, that's all we're saying. We're saying no matter what his motive is, he's following a bitch, nigga. That's all. And if you're a fucking man, following a bitch is not game. It's not strong game. Period. So he's maybe he's doing it for a bag. Maybe he's allowing himself to be emasculated so later on he could divorce her. Whatever I don't give a fuck what it is. The fact of the matter is his movements are being promoted by the media and put into the minds of young men looking up to him. That's what we're that's the point we're trying to look at, bro. You get what I'm saying? And
okay,
let me explain something to you. Just the simple fucking fact that he came back and got her pregnant was a bitch move in my book. Because I don't give a fuck who you are. There's no way you could friend zone me for years and then I turn around and give you a fucking family. There's no way you can friend zone me and then I turn around and give you your fucking purpose and turn you from a regular bitch to a mother. No fucking way.
I agree.
A$AP Rocky been wearing dresses for a reason. And I don't know that brother personally, but I know that he wear dresses. I know that he upgrade bitches that put him in the friend zone. That's all of that shit is documented. And I know that he fucking agrees to photo shoots where he looks like a bitch. It's documented. Mm-hmm. So I don't know him personally, so I'm not attacking him personally. I'm only looking at the mindset of the moves that he's making in reference to this fucking relationship. And the point is, it's not manly, bro. It's not the type of message that we should be giving to the young men. That's all I'm saying. Do what the fuck you want to do. Identify as a goddamn shark if you want. Identify as a fuzzy bunny if you want to, because half of them are doing that any fucking way out here, right? But ask me if I'm gonna do a video on how to identify as a fuzzy bunny on the Masculine Identity membership. Hell fucking no. Mm-hmm. Ask me if there's gonna be any material about how to identify as a unicorn on the fucking Bad Boy membership. There will be nothing of the sort. Tomo, so what if he's trying to play the long game? Fuck what he's trying to do. What he's trying to do is pussy shit. That's the point.
Yeah, he is doing pussy. Yeah, he's doing pussy shit. He's been in friend zone forever. Because Rihanna basically was with him, then she got with Drake, and then the billionaire, and then went back to him.
Rihanna. You know the sad part about Rihanna? The sad part about Rihanna is that she just grew into her fucking forehead last year. That's the sad part about Rihanna. A lot of people and a lot of people got women like Rihanna believing they hype. Like they the sexiest motherfucker on the planet. And don't get it twisted. I love Rihanna. Do you understand? Because there's a song that she did called "Yeah, I Said It," and "Sex with Me Is So Amazing." Those two fucking songs. Those are the type of songs that I send to my chicks from time to time. You understand? Those are the type of songs that I play while I'm getting it in. So I fucks with Rihanna. Don't get it twisted. But at the same time, I also have to look at the game like I don't put no bitch above me, bro. I don't pedestalize no chick. I don't give a fuck who you are, how much money you got. I don't care. I don't care if you got your clothing line and it turns you into a billionaire and you got platinum selling records and everybody loves you. If I step into your life and you say you want to be a part of my life, I will be the fucking leader regardless. Mm-hmm. I don't give you no fucking pass because you're Rihanna, because you're Kendall Jenner, because you're Kim Kardashian. Fuck all that. It doesn't matter to me. But at the same time, that's probably why a nigga like me will never be accepted into that type of world. And I don't want to be. Because I will never be that nigga, bro. Never.
Yeah, I agree. Because I see it like I got family from Atlanta. And I see it all the time up there where these women in Atlanta are dating dudes that just got out of prison and they're just emasculating and disrespecting them, all type of shit and talking shit about them. So I can already see how their relationship.
You see, like, yo, and let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. This is the reason why all these bitches believe in this fucking boss bitch mentality and this boss bitch, diva culture. This is why they believe in it, because these are the type of men that they think they want. But the fucked up truth of it is, these are the type of men that they end up divorcing after a couple of years anyway. You see what I'm saying?
Fact.
These are the men. When niggas complain about 80% of divorces are initiated by women, this is exactly why 80% of these marriages are being initiated. Because let me tell you something. You think Rihanna don't remember that she had this nigga in the friend zone for so many years?
Oh yeah. I'm sure
you think Rihanna don't remember the photo shoot he did wearing a fucking dress? You think Rihanna don't remember, is not gonna look at this fucking magazine and have a subconscious picture in her mind of the fact that he allowed that shit to go down? And she's in the forefront, she's in the lead, and he's in the back looking like a fucking bitch kissing the baby. You think that shit is not bubbling in the subconscious of her mind? And then you go three fucking years from now, oh my God, Rihanna filed for divorce from A$AP Rocky. Oh my God, I thought they were meant to last forever. What a shame. Because deep down, he ain't no fucking man. And see, the crazy part is, I know bitches like Rihanna, because I'm an island nigga. I know bitches like Rihanna. Let me tell you the type of, and I'm gonna be fucked up for saying this, but let me tell you the type of nigga that Rihanna really need. She really need a Chris Brown type of nigga. And I'm gonna leave it right there, because if I say anything else, it's gonna sound like I'm trying to say too much. You get what I'm saying? But Rihanna she may not need Chris Brown, but she need a Chris Brown type of nigga.
Type of nigga, yeah.
Cause chicks like that. Yo, let me tell you something. When chicks like that smell the fragrance of their own vagina, oh, you gotta be a super strong alpha masculine type nigga to keep bitches like that in check. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? When a bitch know how sweet her pussy smells. And Rihanna's the type of bitch that knows how sweet her pussy smells. Trust me. Rihanna plays with herself at least 3 to 4 times a week and tastes it every day. Rihanna tastes her pussy every fucking day. Trust me. And she knows how good it smells and how good it tastes. So when you got a woman like that knows that type of shit, bro, you gotta be one of the realest niggas in the fucking world to keep a bitch like that. You gotta be like, come back, Rihanna, come back. Right here. Focus on your man, bitch. Focus on your man, bitch. Calm down. Sorry, daddy. Exactly. You gotta be a real nigga. You can't. Look, when I'm not even gonna say if. When she fucking dumps ASAP Rocky, y'all niggas will come back to this video and be like, "Yo, damn, Miles, man, you was right, homie."
That's true. Because you gotta remember, after Chris beat her ass, she spun the block on Chris. Like they got back together a couple years later. Remember that?
Look, yeah. I don't want to. You can say it. You can say it. I'm not gonna say it. You can say it. I'm not gonna say it.
That's what happened though. That's what you remember that. You remember that birthday cake song they made together? They was dating, so she spun the block. She spun the block with Chris Brown. So
hey, like I said, you can say it. I can't say it. You can say it. I can't say it.
Listen, all you gotta realize is friend zone, man. The fact that a woman has a dude in the friend zone, or he's in the friend zone, and then they're supposedly together, all that tells you is she settled. It's that simple.
Yeah, she did.
And once a woman settled, that's a wrap. You understand what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time. You know what I mean? When a woman settles for you, that you're just her plaything. That's all it is.
And your case holder.
Exactly.
Yo, I wouldn't even be surprised if secretly she was still with the billionaire. And this whole shit with ASAP Rocky, she just told the billionaire nigga probably don't even want kids like that, or he probably got other kids. And she told the billionaire nigga, listen, I gotta go do this thing where I gotta have kids by this other guy real quick. And he's like, nah, go do your thing. I understand. Holla back at me when you're done. I wouldn't be surprised one bit if she was still actually like on the low with that nigga still.
Or she could be fucking with just a regular Tyrone type dude who just like a Chris Brown type nigga. You know what I mean? That ain't dealing with her bullshit. She could be dealing with a dude like that on the side.
Maybe.
You never know.
Maybe, but I don't see why she would leave the billionaire nigga to go fuck with ASAP Rocky, who's in the friend zone. Shit don't make no fucking sense.
She probably couldn't get away with the bullshit she's getting away with the billionaire.
Facts. That's probably the only logical reason. The billionaire nigga was like, bitch.
Probably kick her ass to the curb.
The billionaire nigga was like, focus, bitch. And she was like, you know what? Forget this. I'm gonna go fuck with a weak nigga.
Yeah, you stupid.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're right. All right, thanks for taking my call. All
right, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, and that was a good point to call him. You want to switch back to regular audio, Lucario? Because we ain't got no calls right now.
Okay, we ain't got no more calls?
Nah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man. Crazy.
Oh my goodness. That's wild. That's wild, man. Yeah, I don't know what's up with these phone lines. That shit crazy. You might have to just use the Skype one for a while till we figure it out. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Oh my God. But yeah, man. But yeah, we could probably just do that for now. So guys, if y'all want to call in, just call into the Skype number. I got the Skype up.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna turn this off.
Let me put the Skype number on real quick.
All right, boom.
So you guys can just call in the Skype number. Let me put that up, 646-481-3901. That's the Skype. So call into that. And then let me change the other joint right here. So yeah, so that's Skype number. If you guys want to call up, call that number, and we'll get it cracking on there. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that's yo, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy how people don't understand how shit works when it comes to you guys dealing with women, man. It's like you got to look at it like this. Look at dealing with women like it's there's no like you can't switch up at any point. And what I mean by that is this, like you can't start on day one being a simp and then all of a sudden want to be a player or be on point on day 30. It don't work that way, because you started out being a fucking simp and then she's going to see you as that simp. So no matter what you do, she's going to see you through the eyes of that simp. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. And this is the funny part. If you start out on some real shit, on some player shit, on some dude who got tight game, and then you turn into a fucking simp later, which some guys do, as soon as you basically turn into a simp, she sees you as a simp. It just is what it is. So you can't, you understand? Like, so stay away from that bullshit. So the thing is like, if a woman puts you in the friend zone, understand that it's over. Like you can still get out of it and still fuck with her, but remember, you're never going to be the top guy. So therefore, she'll never give you the type of cooperation and respect that you want. It's just never going to happen. You see what I'm saying? It just don't. That's why we tell you how to charge chicks to the game when they be doing certain shit. Because the reason why we tell you to charge her to the game is because it's over. Like if she does a certain thing or you did a certain thing to fuck the situation up,
right?
Already fucked up, so you might as well throw the whole situation away.
It's done.
It's done. Well, let's see what's up with some of these questions. If we have any questions, so Locario, why are you hating on A$AP Rocky for doing him? This nigga. Yeah, niggas is funny.
No, I want to answer that question though. I want to answer that question.
Go ahead.
I want to say.
Hold on, we got a caller. Let me see.
Okay.
Let's go to. Let's go to 5. Hold on, let me get this. Let's go to 551 551. What's popping? What's going on?
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on? Did you donate?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
22 from New York.
All right. What's good?
Yeah, no, I had a question. So like about the dress wearing shit, right? Like I've been having these thoughts in my mind, right, about this type of stuff, and it's like, what if, because A$AP Rocky's like a fashion nigga, and like I like fashion, but I don't go that far. I don't wear skirts and shit because like that's not just my personality. But I'm into it, so I kind of understand like him trying to wear certain shit, you know, being different. What if that's just a part of his own identity? And like my other question is, can you do that and then still be a man because you are owning who you are?
Yeah, well, if that's part of how he want to rock his shit, then that's cool. But the problem is, it's not really about necessarily just the way he dresses. Sometimes the way you dress is a representation of your mindset. So the main thing is the mindset. The main thing is the mindset which causes you to move and act a certain way, right? So if a guy understands who he is and he likes to dress that way because that's just his style of fashion, but at the same time, he still moves in a manner that shows that he has a certain direction, a certain goal that he's trying to achieve, and a certain way that he lives his life, and that's the way that he chooses to do it, and then he has a woman follow him, then it's all good. But the problem is, though, is that
I agree.
Right, but the problem is, though, if you're in a situation where you allow yourself to be in the friend zone of a woman, and then you get with her after the fact, and then give her kids after the fact, then you fucking up.
Yo,
that's all we're saying. You see what I mean?
Yo, he's no different from fucking Boyce Watkins. Shout out to Boyce Watkins.
Right.
Boyce Watkins did the same shit. He had a girl in college that he was madly in love with.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened? She fucked every other nigga on the college campus except him. And then 20 years later, after she done had kids with another nigga,
right,
said he proposed to her again. Then she finally said yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's stepfather to her kids.
Right.
Now listen, again, it's pretty much the same question. Why are you hating on ASAP Rocky for doing him? Look, again, everybody has the right to do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Every individual has the right to do what they want to do. But we have to look at this is the message of the platform that we're on, right? It's not just it's bigger than ASAP Rocky. It's bigger than Boyce Watkins.
Right.
Okay? It's bigger than the individual actions of these men. What we're trying to say is that the mindset behind the actions of these particular men sends a message to young men who may not know any better.
Right.
So we have to use it as an example and as a teachable moment to show guys that, listen, if you understand manhood, if you understand leadership, if you understand building quality relationships with the opposite sex, that's not what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You can do what you want to do. But because look, hey, drugs are bad. Say no to drugs. Okay. Everybody knows drugs are bad. Say no to drugs, right? Some motherfuckers is still gonna go use drugs or sell drugs.
Right.
What's the consequences of selling drugs? Going to jail. What's the consequences of using drugs? Bad health and possibly going to jail. Right?
Right.
So the bottom line is motherfuckers gonna do what they're gonna do. Everybody, and I swear to y'all, I love giving everybody the freedom to do what the fuck they want to do. I swear. But see, the only reason why I want everybody to have the freedom to do what the fuck they want to do is so none of y'all motherfuckers could stop me from doing what the fuck I want to do.
Exactly. Right. And the thing you got to understand is this, right? See, when you're talking about the way he dresses, that's just surface level shit. See, but sometimes,
that's on point. That's exactly how I was thinking about it. Because I'm like, hold on. If being a man is about us, right? And if the clothes and the money and the status, we'll focus on clothes because, it fits the topic. Does it matter what he wears?
No, but this is why it matters. Hold on. Let me stop you real quick. See, there's also the other side of the spectrum as to why it matters what he wears. And I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, let me give you another example, right? Let's say you have a black woman, right? Dark-skinned black woman, and she wears blue contact lenses and has blonde hair, right? Now, let's say she's doing that just because she wants to express herself that way, but she loves the fact that she's black. She actually has confidence. She loves the way she looks, but she just does that because she thinks it looks cool. She does it as a fashion statement, right? But then on the flip side, you have women, another girl who's dark-skinned black girl who wears blue contacts and has blonde hair because she thinks being black is ugly and she wants to look as white as possible. So what happens is you have two different people doing the same thing, but this other girl's mindset of her not loving herself is causing her to have this appearance. So what I'm saying is that some guys, because they are emasculated, because they're not masculine, it makes them dress a certain way. You see what I'm saying? Versus a person who is a guy who is masculine, but chooses to dress that way because he just chooses to dress that way. You see what I'm saying? It's two different things. So you got to understand the difference. So this is what I'm saying, where sometimes how they dress can matter based off of the mindset of why they're dressing that way. Do you see what I'm saying? Because then that spills over into the other behavior. So what we're saying is that look at the behavior of, let's use ASAP Rocky's example, the behavior of being with a woman and being in the friend zone, and then continuing to deal with her after you were in the friend zone. That's not no masculine behavior. right? The behavior of being in a situation where you're taking pictures with your woman, but she all the way up in the front and you in the background and shit. And you understand what I'm saying? Like this times where I took pictures with my girl and I was like, I would never, I had to delete the shit because just the way that it looked, didn't look right. Like, that don't look right.
It don't look right.
So I don't understand how you take a picture, you feel what I'm saying? And the shit is like this. Where the picture at again? This picture right here. You take a picture, and I'm sure I'm wondering, I'm sure they showed them this. You understand what I'm saying? Or had this sort of like pose. If this was me, and I would be like, wait a second, this don't look right. You understand?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, what is the mentality or the mindset of the man who thinks this looks right? You know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about. You see what I mean?
You know what's crazy is like, bro, I saw it this morning, right? And right when I saw it, like I knew deep down that y'all were gonna make a video because I knew it was wrong. And I'm like, I just knew it. Like, I appreciate the game because you see, before I started watching y'all, in the past, I would look at it and be like, something looks kind of off. But then I blow it off and be like, maybe I'm just blowing it over. I'm just overblowing it.
Right.
Now, like, you guys are on point with it. Like, it's really just about the message. It really is, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
right. That's all we talking about.
I'm Gen Z. They're pushing. I don't like to be a conspiracist and shit, but it's like, it's just getting a little too obvious, bro. And like, they shut down every man talking about masculinity. It's become like a dirty topic, bro.
Right.
It's become like a dirty topic. And they just, I'm just expressing my frustration with like this attachment that they put to masculinity as toxic and all that shit. Because, it shit gets annoying.
Hey, let me stop you right there. Listen.
Yeah.
Here's what I need you to do. I need you to get away from words like frustration and being frustrated. Okay? Yeah. If you let these woke people and these social justice people frustrate you, then they have won. Okay. Because when you start talking about frustration, then they take frustration and they enhance it to something that is toxic, and then they turn it into toxic masculinity, and then they turn it into, well, you can be so frustrated that you might want to harm someone, and so on and so forth. So you have to be very, very careful to not let these things quote unquote like make you use certain words like frustration. You understand? Like, and you're just a regular dude. But the point I'm trying to make is, let's just say you at a party. I'm sure at least 2 to 3 of the fucking bitches at the party gonna be one of these woke ass, wokety woke, social justice, effing type of chicks. Then you gonna say some shit like, yo, have you seen that new Vogue cover? Yo, that shit frustrates me. And then later on, you're going to have a bitch in the party talking about that guy over there. He's making me feel unsafe.
Right.
Because he said he was frustrated. I don't know. Keep him away from me because blah, blah, blah. So what I want you to understand is to say, hey, I don't like that cover because it sends a certain message, and I don't think that's right. But when you start saying that you're frustrated, that's like when they start using words like problematic, and you don't want the conversation to go there. So I'm just kind of letting you know, be very purposeful with your words and how you express the shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's facts. All right, y'all. That's all I really wanted to call in for. Thank you for the
all right, bro. I appreciate you, man.
All right. So guys, calling number is 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901 is the number. So call in and get that shit cracking. If you guys have a question, put a Q in the chat, and then we will get to the questions. You feel what I'm saying? All right, let me see what these other questions. It says, you think that Motor One is a good approach in today's era? Absolutely. What are you talking about? It's a good approach in any era. What do you mean? Shout out to AFC. What do you mean?
Shout out to Alan Roger Curry. Alan Roger Curry. Hey, man, you know, whenever somebody says Mode On, make sure y'all say his name, man. Keep his fucking name alive, man. For real, for real. You feel me?
It's real shit. It's real shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely. It's definitely a good approach, man. So y'all motherfuckers stop wasting your time with these women who don't want to fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? You know what I mean? Let me see. What's the next one? It said, I heard you say before we need to know who we are and understand ourselves. Can you be more specific on what that means and how to do it? So basically, you guys get your ass on a masculineidentitymembership.com. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's one. But basically, what it is you got to spend time with yourself and ask yourself questions. You understand? I was talking about this the other day on the show with Steve because someone asked a similar question, right? And basically, is this, man, is that, let's say, for example, if we talk about, we talk about like the dating game or whatever, and we're saying, yo, let's go out and approach some girls. And then a guy might say, man, well, I'm scared to approach women. Okay, so why are you scared to approach women? Ask yourself that question, right? Then whatever answer you get, well, I'm scared to approach women because I think they're not going to like me. Okay, why do you think they're not going to like you? You see what I'm saying? So you go deeper and deeper as to what's going on in your mindset, why you feel the certain way you feel. You look at certain things you like, look at certain things you don't like, look at certain things you get into, look at certain things you don't get into. So you start to understand who you are and what you're really about, but you have to be extremely honest. And most people don't want to do that. Unfortunately, you notice a lot of times we'll get callers and we have to freaking try to pull teeth just to get them to be honest.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? And the thing is that, they don't want to be honest because they don't want to have to face themselves. So you're not going to be able to get to really understand who you are and understand yourself if you're scared to face yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to make sure you be able to do that.
And I just thought of something, right? knowing who you are and understanding who you are. So I think of the movie. If anybody has ever seen the movie Coming to America, the first one, right? Understand the difference between Hakeem, the prince of Zamunda,
right,
and his father, King Jafar, the king of Zamunda. And understand the difference in game.
Right.
King Jaffe knew who he was as a man, right? King Jaffe knows remember when he came to him and he told him about like sleeping with his bathers and shit like that,
right?
Because that's the actions of a king. You think King Jaffe's wife don't know that he be fucking the bathers and all this?
Exactly.
But what did Prince Hakeem do? He decided to hide his identity to go find a woman.
Right.
You understand? But when King Jafar came to America to find Hakeem, before he entered the room, what happened? A nigga entered the room before him and says, presenting King Jafar of Zamunda.
Right.
And the bitches came through with the rose petals, put them on the ground, and then he walks in.
Right.
That's the actions of a nigga who understands and knows who he is.
Exactly.
He makes a grand entrance. He makes a fucking announcement because he knows he's special.
Right.
And he's not here to hide anything from anyone. Yes, I am King Jafar of Zamunda.
Right.
I got my own money. There's history behind me. I'm from a lineage. I'm the ruler of my own fucking country.
Right.
And you got to deal with that if you want to fuck with me. Prince Hakeem, on the other hand, was literally I guess the archetype of a fucking beta, a simp, a bitch ass nigga. Trying to fucking and understand, even though he was trying to hide his identity, he still walked with a certain posture. He still spoke very, very eloquently, and he enunciated his words and all that type of shit.
Right.
Because he still couldn't get away from who he was. Do you understand? And that's a big part of that movie that a lot of people don't even look at.
Right.
You know, they just look at all the funny shit and blah blah blah. But there's a lot of game in that movie too, if you break that part down. But the reason why you need to spend time with yourself and understand who you are is because the more you know and accept about yourself, the easier it is for you to, in the same symbolic vein of King Jafi Jafar, when you meet someone and you say, hello, my name is Miles Cunningham.
Right.
How are you?
And 818, we're gonna get to you in a second.
You understand what I'm saying? Like it's a different vibe when you have an idea of who you are. Hello, my name is. How are you? How are you doing tonight? You understand? I came over here to speak to you because I liked your outfit. And I wanted to figure out how your night was going. How you feeling tonight? You speak to a woman with that type of confidence and that type of just exuding that type of energy. It's a different feel than half of y'all niggas you're afraid to look at yourselves in the mirror.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what it means. It's the difference between announcing who you are and being ashamed of who you are when you come up to a bitch. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I just came over here because, No, nigga, I don't know. Why the fuck did you come over here?
Right.
You see, well, I came over here to give you a chance to get to know me because I am King Jafi Jafar of Zamund, like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is that there's a difference in energy between when you know and accept and love who you are and when you just trying to sneak into a bitch's panties and imagine you're trying to sneak into a bitch's panties, but you're ashamed of your own sexual identity. Imagine.
Exactly. And 818, what's popping? What's going on? Did you donate? 818. Yo.
Yeah, just donated.
All right, appreciate it. What's going on with you?
Yeah, bling bling. It's a bad boy thing.
What up?
So,
oh my God. Is this Shia?
Nah,
I'm Ron, 38 from Cali.
Okay.
Like the fuck raw.
This nigga. So wait, what's your question?
So I was just thinking right now because I don't like that whole picture because it does send a bad message to a lot of like you said, a lot of males out there, or even the whole population in general. But I was just thinking because I know they're different people, but I was thinking about, like, for example, Prince. And some could say, Prince, the way he dressed and talked and everything, it may seem, kind of funny to some people, but I mean, who knows? Like, he got it on with a lot of chicks, or he could have gone both ways, but he carried himself a whole lot different than ASAP. And I was just wondering, what do you think about that?
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. See, this is what I'm saying, where the way that a guy is dressing, right, isn't really the issue. It's the mindset behind the guy. So what we're saying is that the dressing usually is just a physical representation of certain people's mindset. So you're going to have certain guys out there who, because of their mindset and because they're not really a masculine dude, they're going to dress that way. But Prince, to me, was more masculine than a lot of these niggas out here, even though he dressed that way. You feel what I'm saying? If you hear him talk, if you hear the words that he's saying, the stuff that he would do, you feel what I'm saying? But the problem is that nowadays, right, you have guys and you got to look at their actions just in general. And so what happens is that you got to connect the dots. You say, okay, well, you dress that way, cool, but your actions are also telling me other things. So, okay, A$AP Rocky dresses that way, but then if I see the actions like this with the picture, right? It's like, wait a second. So maybe you dress that way because you're a little bit too feminine in your situation. You see what I mean?
Right.
That's what we're talking about. You see what I'm saying? Because look at this picture. I'm gonna show you a picture of me and April. Look at the difference between this picture and then this picture right here of me and April, right? You see how I'm holding her with my big ass arms? You see what I'm saying? Like a man is holding the woman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Versus this picture where she's carrying her man with and the baby. You see
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly. It's like, come here, bitch.
Right. It's like that's what I'm saying. So it's and people don't realize how important images are because the images tell a story and then it gets into your subconscious.
Right.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what we're
Yeah,
talking about.
You know the way things are nowadays. It's really delicate and feminine, pussy like. And let me give you another example because I know that's gonna seem childish, but I think it's a good example because they be doing a lot of shady shit nowadays. I mean, I went to Target and I shit you not, there's like a children's book talking about non-binary and shit and what these modern males and all these normies be about nowadays. So the example I want to tell you is like there's this kids show called Bluey because I have a niece and she watches this show. I shit you not, that character, that little blue dog, I thought it was a boy. Turns out it was a girl. And the way it talks, I mean, again, this is a kid's show, but I really thought it was a boy. And it turns out it was a girl and all that. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I thought it was a boy this whole time. And I'm not into the whole lore and all that shit. I don't go deep into it, but I guess they must have said it in the first episode. I just wasn't there for it. But to me, it was very deceiving because I really thought it was a boy. So I'm not saying girls can't like that fucking color blue, but what I compare to it before I talk shit is like, because when I was a kid, I saw the Pink Panther. But, the Pink Panther, you can tell it was a guy. That blue dog, I looked like a boy and it sounded like a little boy, but it turns out it was a girl. And like stuff they slide in like that nowadays, I think they're very like trying to slide in that whole, feminine, soft, like that whole gay agenda thing. Like they really, really like slipping it in like through the cracks like that. And, a lot of people, they let it slide. I think they're cool with it, especially parents who have kids because, obviously the fucking the TV is always like the best babysitter and they're just like, shut up and watch this, you know what I mean? So I think it's it's fucked up, but they're like really like pushing this shit nowadays. So but like I said before, I talk shit, at least I saw those differences when I was a kid, and nowadays it's like the lines are pretty damn blurry, at least to a point. But I just wanted to speak my piece on that.
That's what's up, man. Well, I appreciate the call, my brother. Real shit, man. I'm telling you, the images are important, people. You got to understand, man. You got to understand. You know what I mean? Let me see if you have any other. Like, what is that? Like, why is he even like who sits that way? Like, what is that?
Men don't sit like this, bro. They don't.
Like, what is that? That's crazy. Oh my goodness, hilarious. That's hilarious. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me see what other questions we got on here.
Why they got him pursing his lips like this? You see that shit?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get it. They got him doing the duck lips and everything. Exactly, like he got the like it's like
yo, fire for that, man. Fire for that shit, man. Yo.
Oh, that's hilarious. Says your Lucario Miles, what percentage of the male population in the United States from age 18 through 59 would you say are players?
1%.
Exactly. I was about to say, but let's go to 443. Hold on, let me get this. That should be taking a second. So 443 was popping. Who this? What's going on?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Did you donate?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, this is Aqua Dragon, man. 88, man. What's up?
What up? Did you donate?
Yes, sir. Of course I donate. So check this out.
What's going
I got
on?
a story to tell you, and I have a question, right? So my birthday was last night. I turned 35.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. So I went out to this little lounge, you know what I'm saying, everything. And I'm with my crew in a little table section. And I'm dancing everything. Then it was two girls at the section next to us, right? So I'm looking at them, I'm eyeing them down, I'm observing them, right? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna say something to one of them chicks. So I wait for the right time, and I said something to her. Hey, come here, what's up? And I told her it's my birthday. You know, I started interacting with her. I did a cold approach. You know what I'm saying? I didn't wait for a choosing signal. So I'm talking to her and everything. And so, you know, I'm over there dancing on her. We getting it in. Her friend on my homeboy, we getting it in. We just had a good time because I made it happen. I approached her, and based on the approach and interaction, you know, it created a situation. Next thing you know, I got her number, and she texted me this morning telling me that she had a good time last night. You know what I mean?
Okay. And then what's the issue?
I don't know. Ain't no issue. I was just saying, like, you know, that's what, you know.
Okay, cool. That's what's up.
Thing happened to me last night.
All right, that's what's up.
So my question is, do you think the reason why a lot of men, including myself, go through so much bad stuff with women, have bad experiences, is to make them better men, is to make them more efficient with women? Do you think that's the reason why a lot of men go through that, just to make them better?
Well, the thing, what do you call a bad experience?
Like for example, you know how men used to be simps when they in they early dating years, or men who had issues with relationship because they wasn't being a leader, they wasn't being masculine. They did things that was a detriment to a relationship, and it caused it to mess up. And then when they learn game and learn knowledge, they become better and they have better results.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. This is why that's a perfect example of understanding and illustrating that the game is about you. Because what happens is that when you start to understand yourself more, right? Then what happens is that you're able to relate to women better, which causes women to treat you better because they're more attracted to you because you're more attracted to you, which means that you start to appreciate yourself more. You understand what I'm saying? You start to love yourself more, which in turn makes the women respond to you differently. See, a lot of times the reason why a lot of guys make the mistakes and they do all this other shit is because they're forgetting themselves and they're putting the woman above them. And then so every time you do that, you're usually going to get a negative response, because what happens is that you're putting the woman on a pedestal. And when you do that, she sees that or she experiences that and she looks at you as a loser, because the woman is always needs to look up to the guy. She always needs to see the guy and say, I want to be a part of that. So if what she wants to be a part of isn't on point, then she's like, fuck out of here. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, you got to be on point. But the way that you be on point is that you have to recognize what's on point within you. You see what I'm saying? This is why we talk about masculine identity. This is why we're talking about the truth is inside you. That's why we're talking about the game is about you. Because once you recognize that and see that, that's when the women see it. The guys who have the issues when it comes to women is because I say it simply this way. You have women issues because you have issues within yourself. That's really where it all stems from. Because check this out. A guy who doesn't have an issue with himself, right? He's going to be in a situation where he talks to a girl and she's going to reject him. And he's not going to give a fuck, and it's not going to make him feel any type of way, because he doesn't feel any type of way regardless of what happens with the woman. So either if he gets with her, he's like, that's cool. If he doesn't get with her, he's like, that's cool. Right? Versus the other guy, who he's looking for the woman to validate him. When the woman rejects him, he's upset and he's angry and he's pissed off and he starts to feel like he's nobody and blah, 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 blah. So it's nothing really the woman did. It's just that in these two scenarios, it's how the guys are responding to it. And the guy who loves himself, he's responding to it differently than the guy who doesn't love himself and he's looking for validation. Nothing really changes with the actual responses of the women. It's the guy who has to change so that once he changes, he actually sees who he really is. And then that in turn gets him the type of energy that he would want from that woman, because he's giving that same energy to himself.
Because I used to be that guy, because I used to be like a simp or soft, and I would give off that, and by me doing that, I would set a foundation standard, and then people would go off of the foundation. So if I'm laying sticks on my house, the foundation, they're going to treat it as if it's a stick house and try to like blow it down like the whoop.
Right.
But if I lay it with some hard bricks, you dig what I'm saying, and I build off that foundation, they'll respect more because they know it's straight solid. You dig what I'm saying? So
Right.
I went from a stick house to a brick house. You know what I mean? So and that's how I carry myself.
That's
and
what's
then,
up.
and ever since then, and learning from you and learning from other guys who speak knowledge, and about me changing my behavior and how I approach things, I got different responses. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna use this, Lucario. I was blue pill, and I became red pill. Means I became, more aware and understanding and learning like certain aspects of behaviors that might have people.
Well, you
respond
said
to you, or
you said
people,
you said you became
direct
red pill. Is that what you said?
Yes. I know. I got to use that. I mean, because I got to use. I just said, well, how about this? I was naive, and now I'm knowledge. I use that word. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, right, when you give us certain behaviors, it makes people perceive you a certain way because that's, like I said, that's the standard foundation you set. And then when you give off a different commanding vibe, people would respond to that vibe as it's commanding. So it's like you're timid. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's some good knowledge. And like I said, Shorty texted me this morning saying she had a good time, so I'm gonna go hit her up, and I'm gonna see what's up with her. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, Mill. Keep doing your thing, brother. Appreciate the call, man. That's what's up, man. We got holler. All right, so guys, calling number 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901 is the number. We got like 20 minutes, half an hour left. So if you guys want to call up, if you guys have a question, put a Q in the chat, and we'll get to the questions. So this one says, isn't ASAP from the hoods of New York? I don't know. I guess so. That don't mean nothing. He's
supposed to be from Harlem, but I don't know.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
It's a bunch of broke wrist niggas in New York too. So what?
Exactly. So my girl slapped me thinking I was cheating.
Nice.
Oh my God. Hilarious. Says, why can she see you as a simp after being a player, but not a player after being a simp?
Ooh, I got this one. Wait, let me read it.
Yeah, because I was like,
as a simp, why can she see you as a simp after being a player? But right, yeah. So the thing is, it's kind of being a simp is kind of like being gay. Once you get fucked in the ass, it's like,
right.
You can't really. You see, like you. Like,
yeah, that's the thing that you guys don't get, right? It's I love to use the bully nerd example again. A bully could turn into a nerdy nice guy or just like a nice guy, but the nerdy nice guy can't turn into the bully. You understand what I'm saying? Which is to say that a strong dude, to an extent, can sort of tone it down, but a weak dude usually can't tone it up. And because what happens is the way they see you is already the way they see you. So if a kid comes into high school and he's been getting shoved in the lockers all year, right? He can't turn around 24 hours the next day start acting like he a bully, like he gonna hurt something. Everyone will just laugh at him, right? But the bully who's been shoving him in the lockers can be like, you know what? I'm not gonna be a bully anymore. I'm gonna be a cool guy, and everyone will be like, all right, cool. So now he's a cool guy. They'll accept that. You see what I'm saying? But they're not gonna be able to accept that the nerd can turn into the bully because we've already seen you getting bullied. You see what I'm saying? Because if you were really had that strength of the bully, you wouldn't have got bullied. You see what I'm saying? So if you're a simp, right? You can't go from simp to now being on some player shit, because if you was really on some player shit, you would have never been simping. You see what I mean? So that's how it works. That's why we say if you fuck up, you got to charge it to the game.
Charge it to the fucking game and start over. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because she already got you. That's subconscious shit, man.
Right. Have you ever been looking at your chick and realized that she's not that attractive? What do you do in that situation? What are you talking about?
Well, see, this is why this is why, like me, I don't really think guys should get with women just for looks anyway.
Right.
You understand? So because if you look at any woman in the right light or wrong light, she can look unattractive. Like I said, shout out to Rihanna, you know what I'm saying? No, nothing personal, but she just grew into her forehead last week. Like she just grew into her forehead, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because I remember when Rihanna first came out and niggas was like, yo, this chick named Rihanna. And then I actually saw a picture of her. Bro, it took me a minute to like agree with everyone that Rihanna was bad. Like It took me a real minute. Like I didn't really think Rihanna was bad until she hit like in her 30s or late 20s, bro.
Right.
Like when everybody else was on it, like, yo, Rihanna this, Rihanna that. And I was like, nah, nigga, I'm waiting for her to grow into her forehead. That forehead is too fucking big for me. You understand? But this is exactly why we tell you guys, like, all of you guys who base everything about getting with women on looks, it's kind of like trying to hold water in your hand. You understand? Right. Looks don't last forever, and sometimes you never know. If your chick gets sick, if your chick get pregnant, like, bro, have you ever seen a pregnant woman how her face and her body change?
Right.
Like all these things under here, her glands and because of the hormones and the changes in her body, like her fucking cheeks will get puffy and her nose will get big, and she'll just look weird for the whole 9 fucking months. And you looking at your girl like, damn.
But also too, you gotta, and this is why you gotta not be so surface level, because the thing is that if you realize your chick isn't that attractive, right? It's also you could look at it like it's your fault. You understand what I'm saying? Because, like, think about it this way: one, you chose your chick, but two, what happens is that your chick is supposed to be attractive beyond looks. You understand what I'm saying? Because if this is your girl, this is like your actual chick, she's supposed to be attractive in a way where it's like, yo, like, she's really the reflection of you. You understand what I'm saying? She's representing you. So the thing is that, if you look at her and you're not attracted to her, right? There might be something going on with you in your situation. Remember, the woman is always the reflection of you. Is the reflection. So if you're looking at your chicken like, damn, well, I realize that she ain't that attractive or whatever, right? Understand that you are not putting in enough energy into your situation for her to be attractive to you. Do you understand? Because this is the thing. Whenever my chick do some fly shit, she's super attractive. Whenever my chick listen to me, she's super attractive.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Whenever I'm making something happen and she's following my lead, she's super attractive. Whenever she's consistent with me, she's super attractive. And notice, I ain't saying nothing about the way she look.
Facts.
So that's the thing where a lot of dudes, when you focus on that look shit, because remember, anybody this is the thing that y'all don't get. No matter how good your girl look, you're gonna get used to the way she looks. Forget worrying about if she still look good. You're going to get used to it. And when you get used to it, it cancels itself out.
Yo, can you say that again? Can you?
Like, yo, listen, you guys are gonna get used to the way your woman looks.
Yes.
Regardless of how bad you think she is, you're going to get used to it, which means it's going to cancel itself out. So that what it means essentially is that the way she looks is going to be irrelevant.
Wait, so Lucario, wait. So you mean if I find the baddest of the baddies of the dimes of the baddies of the baddest of the baddies,
exactly,
one day,
right,
I'm just gonna get used to it?
Exactly. Just like, for example, nigga, I live in New York, right? When I go to Times Square, I see fucking tourists like, oh my God, wow, this is amazing. Nigga, I could walk through Times Square and I don't even see no lights. You know, 'cause I'm used to it. This shit don't amaze me anymore. I'm used to that shit. I'm not like, oh my God, wow, it's because I've been here the whole time. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna get used. That's how human nature is.
Yo,
you're gonna get used to the shit.
That is one of the best arguments I ever heard to combat these fucking idiots with
Exactly.
yo, but Lucario, why you always be hating on the passport bros? Because the women overseas are they not obese like these other women, and they look better.
Right.
They're baddies overseas, bro.
Right. And you know, it's funny. You can see this. A lot of times you see a nigga with his girl and she'll be bad and he ain't even paying attention to her like that. You ever notice that shit?
Look on their face like,
right. It's like, whatever.
Hurry up, bitch.
Exactly.
Damn, what's taking you so long? Fuck.
You're like, whatever, bro. It's like, I'm used to that.
And you over there looking at him like, damn, he don't appreciate. And then that's when you start with the simp bullshit, talking about, yo, if she was with me, I would appreciate her more. You know what I'm saying? I would that girl right. You know what I'm saying? Because she baddie. She look like wifey material, bro. You feel me?
Right. That's the crazy part. I'm telling you. That's what happens in the game. That's the type of shit you gotta understand that happens. So when then that's what the fuck be fucking a lot of these guys up, because you up there simping over a woman who you gonna get used to. Like, does that even make any sense?
You gonna get used to.
Like, niggas see all that stupid shit. Oh man, that shit is hilarious. Oh my goodness. So it says, is Magic Jack still around because Magic Jack people still can call in? What?
Oh, I think you remember that old shit that you could plug in the USB phone thing?
I think so. Yeah, I don't know about it.
I've never used that in my life, so I don't know what they're talking about. But good, thanks, Clive, for bringing that up. But yeah, I don't even know about that shit. But
it says, Paul G says, yeah, but damn, man, how far are we gonna go with dudes wearing makeup, dresses, skirts, heels? Where the fuck do we draw the line? Listen, I really don't care what niggas do with they shit. I personally don't care what nobody. This is my thing. I always say this. Like, I don't care what people do. I just don't want to hear your mouth based off of what you do. Meaning, like for example, Passport Bros. I don't give a fuck if niggas is going overseas and getting bitches. I don't give a fuck about that. But don't complain when a chick don't really like you. Don't complain when the chick is mushing you in the face. Don't complain when you realize the chick's over there is giving you friction the same way the chicks over here is giving you friction. Don't complain when chicks is just using you for your money. Don't complain when you really want a girlfriend, but these chicks don't give a fuck about you. Don't complain about that shit.
Yeah, don't complain when you're getting death threats and you got to flee to another country.
Exactly, right. You know what I'm saying? Don't complain. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, do whatever you want.
Because it's really that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Accept what happens when you do you. That's all I'm saying. That's how I look at it. He said, what do you do if you suddenly realize that your main chick is low key track or the same guy? Damn, is this the same dude?
Yeah, Pondar Osa but he added another question. He said, how do you handle the situation if she's doing everything else right and on point in every other area?
Nigga, stop. Stop, bro. Stop. That's all I gotta say. You need to stop, nigga. You talking about she doing everything on point, but the chick is low-key unattractive.
If she's doing everything else on point, then you have nothing to worry about. You're still in a good relationship. So shut the fuck up.
These niggas, you know what be happening though? This is what be happening to these niggas. They fuck with a chick they're not really that physically attracted to. They end up making her wifey. And then all of a sudden he's like, damn, why'd I choose this chick? Yo, she ain't even all that in the looks department. That's what he's basically saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But bruh, you gonna trade that all in for a bad chick that ain't shit. That's what you're gonna do.
That's the sad part.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the sad part. He probably a regular ass nigga who promised his girl monogamy, and then he gonna cheat on her.
Right.
And then fuck up his entire situation.
Right.
Mm.
Crazy. It says, do you think speed dating is great? I mean, it's all right. It ain't, I never really done that too much. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
I've never done that at all.
Right. It says, Lakari, heard about Cam Thomas from the Nets getting fined $40K for. Oh yeah, I heard about that. That was funny. So he was interviewing him, and then he said some shit. He said pause, but no, he said no homo. He said no.
No. Yeah, no. He said no. If they find him for saying pause,
it wasn't pause. It was no homo. And then he had to make an apology and shit. It was stupid.
I wouldn't have apologized. They would have kicked me off the team. But then again, I wouldn't have said no homo. You got to know the difference. You got to know. You see, guys. Oh man, I need to go. Wait, Cam Thomas. All right, I got to go find that interview. I got to go find that shit because
that's crazy.
No homo. Yeah, you can't say no homo, especially on TV, bruh.
Exactly. They were like, what?
NBA fine. Yeah, I see it. The stories is up. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube. Play the story in the back.
Is it risky to give my number to customers of my job? I was thinking, what's the worst that could happen? They'll call, cooperate, and say the guy gave me his number. I mean, well, shit could happen. They could call and say, hey, I was feeling uncomfortable because your employee did this. That shit can happen. So if you like your job, chill the fuck out.
Yo, but look, another player did this in 2018, and they fined him $25,000. Hold on.
He's in the homo.
Yeah.
He said that.
Hold on.
Hey Cam, are you aware of the fact that he said that when he came back to Brooklyn, he had to bring the good looks because you guys were lacking that?
I seen it, but I was like, man, he just talking for the last. You already had good looking dudes, no homo. But you know how it goes.
All right. Show me we are.
Yo, niggas be thinking they in the street and shit. Like,
niggas be thinking they in the street.
Yo,
you supposed to say pause. You're not supposed to say no homo, bro. You gotta say pause. You got to say pause.
Mm-hmm.
That's the politically correct way to say no homo. You gotta say pause.
Right.
Man, like, yo, you can't be on these fucking people TV saying no homo, bro. Because, like, what are you really saying? You're saying the word negative and homo. So you're putting negative aspersions on homosexuals.
Right.
Period. So you can't do that. You can't do that. So you got to say pause and then let them figure it out.
Right.
You understand? In a court of law, you can be like, look, Your Honor, I said pause because I just wanted to pause before I made my next statement.
Exactly right.
That's all. Take it how you want to take it. I just needed for everybody to know that I paused before that statement.
Exactly. If you say no homo, it's like
when you say no homo, the cat's out the fucking bag at that point. Like, nah. Yo,
why are dudes so threatened by experienced women even when they have experience themselves? What? I don't know what you're talking about. What you mean? What does he mean?
Wait. Why are dudes so threatened by experienced women when they have experience themselves? Who are these dudes you talking about?
I don't know. That's crazy. Says my side piece gives better head than the main girl. I don't like that. Is that a question? What are you guys talking about?
Well, you need to make sure both of them know about each other, and you need to get your side piece to train your main girl.
Right. Says Lucario, did you ever date a white woman? What kind of questions I be asking? I've never dated a white woman. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ever.
What are you talking about?
This is Black History Month.
I've never, ever dated a white woman. I don't know what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all talking about. Never done this. What are y'all talking about? Crazy. Y'all are hilarious. Oh man, I think that's the end of the questions. Guys, if you want to call up, you got like 5 minutes left to call up. You feel what I'm saying? And remember, guys, make sure that you guys go to make sure that you guys go to thebadboystyle.com. That's where you can get these shirts. Go to thebadboystyle.com, get the shirts. Mac Lives Matter. You can also get Submissive Women Are Sexy shirts. You can also get the what else we got up on there?
I'm God to these hoes.
Women love sex, all those.
Men are not equal to women. Binary as fuck. What else we got? No Lives Matter. We got a lot of stuff on there, bro. All different colors. We got hoodies. We got t-shirts. We got girly shirts. We got wife beaters or athletic shirts. Excuse me. We got everything, man. Make sure y'all go check it out, man. Check it out.
Right. Exactly.
Yo, that nigga said no homo, bro. And they fined him 40,000.
40 bands, bro.
40 bands. Yo, that's crazy. All right, look at this one.
On the defensive end, and Rudy is amazing. He was a defensive player last year, so he's amazing athlete first of all, and then he's moving his feet well. He's long, so I'm not gonna say.
He said he's long.
Right.
And he started smiling and said, I'm not going to say it because the caption says Nikola Jokic catches himself from saying no homo for a second time after getting fined $25,000 in 2018. No, but the thing is that there are some like alternative lifestyle NBA players.
Right.
There are. You understand? So, and you don't necessarily know who's who. So, bro, let me tell you something. There was a time. You remember there was a time where niggas used to be like, "Yo, real niggas don't say no homo. Real niggas don't say pause."
Right.
Look, man, with the way the world is today, I don't agree with that.
Exactly.
Because it's too many motherfuckers. I mean, look, we got L, G, B, T, Q, R, A plus. So you really they trying to include every fucking body out here. So in order to keep the real shit real,
right?
It's either I'm gonna wear a super straight t-shirt or I got to say pause.
Right.
And on top of that, it's funny and entertaining. It makes me laugh. It tickles me. You understand? Like when the nigga say some shit, you be like, nah, pause. And then you keep it moving. That shit is funny as shit in my book. You understand? So I gotta say that shit. Nah, bro, because there's so many alternative lifestyles out here. I gotta remind niggas. Yeah, I'm from the old school where niggas. I do not want you to misconstrue nothing about what the fuck I'm saying. So yes, I'm gonna say pause.
Right.
I'm gonna fucking say pause, so you know for sure type of nigga you dealing with. Don't play no fucking games out here, man. Because these people out here want to play games. These people trying to get you to think that this is just art.
Right.
You understand? So when I say some shit, I gotta say pause, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say pause because you don't know if it's art or you don't know if I'm serious. You feel me? So
like, what was that shit? The Boondocks, when he was like, "Pause, granddad." He's like, "You gotta say no homo. How they gonna know you ain't a homo if you don't say no homo?"
I would play that shit, but they're gonna copyright the shit.
They're gonna do that shit exactly. So.
Because dad was saying he like golden showers. I don't see nothing wrong with somebody giving me a bunch of gold. I'll take a golden shower. And Riley was like, "Pause, granddad. You gotta say no homo, granddad." $40,000 though,
right.
Nigga.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, I would pay the money, but ain't no way they getting a fucking apology.
Right, exactly.
No way they getting a fucking apology out of me, nigga. Are you crazy?
Oh man. So guys, remember, make sure that you guys get tickets to the Game Kings 2 Definition of a Man seminar. Make sure you guys get that shit cracking. With myself, Miles Cunningham, Taekwondo, King Zagan, and Rom Wills in the motherfucking building. So make sure you guys get that shit cracking. Yeah, man. Make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com.
Yes.
Make sure you guys get some practice. Sure.
Want to have intercourse with you. Ooh, yeah, intercourse with you.
And anything else? What else? Manhood is a skill set show tomorrow, right?
Yeah, Manhood is a skill set show tomorrow, 1:30 Eastern time, featuring K Zaggin and myself. And the Real Game No Theory show, 12 noon Eastern time, featuring Mr. 1950, Steve Dedeen, K Zaggin, Mr. Lucario, and myself. And remember, take pictures with your girl like this, not like this.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. Don't do it. You understand? Don't do it.
Like, we ain't trying to represent the family like this. We trying to represent the family like this.
Exactly.
So yeah, man. That's it, man.
Yeah, man. So guys, we will see you guys later. And remember, the truth is inside you. We out. Peace. We gone here.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.